Jidohua is a famous traditional dish with a chicken and ham as raw materials in Sichuan area, which has an history of more than 100 years. This dish is created by a Sichuan chef. Pay attention to the eating chicken without seeing chicken and eating meat without seeing meat. It shapes meat in vegetarian style, which is using meat to set off plant-based food. Teaching objects. Master the processing skills of Jidohua. Teaching difficulties. When making mashed chicken, you should be careful with water proportion to determine its thickness. To control the water temperature of boiling chicken mash. Consent. Through showing the ingredients, explaining the cooking steps, live demonstration, features of the completed dish. Show the complete teaching process of bamboo leaf chicken jelly. The cooking method we use for today's dish is tuan. Tuan is a cooking method in which small processed raw materials are put into a boiling water and heat them up to make a dish in a short time. Materials. Main materials: 125 grams chicken breast meat, 15 grams bamboo leaf green tea. Seasoning: 15 grams starch, 1 gram pepper, 900 grams clear soup, 8 grams salt, 4 grams egg whites, and minced ham. Cooking steps. Step 1. Soak green tea in warm water. It should be noted that this tea should keep the tender green of tea. Filter out the tea and tea soup. And then mix the clear soup and tea soup. Step 2. Remove the vein on the prepared chicken breast. Then dry the chicken with kitchen towel. Beat it with the back of the knife. Place it into food processor and turn it into a mash. Then put it into a bowl. Dissolve it with clear soup. Then add egg white, wet starch, pepper, and salt to stir it into a chicken paste. And sift it again to remove excess impurities. Step 3. Place the casserole on the fire. Add salt to the soup and bring it to a boil. Then pour the chicken paste into the pot. Gently give it a few stirs. Boil it until slightly boiling. Move the pot to a low fire and simmer for 10 minutes. When the chicken paste condenses into a shape of snowflakes, first scoop up and place chicken jelly into the soup bowl. Put in the soaked tea. Then pour mixed and clear soup into the bowl. And finally sprinkle ham powder and vegetable on the bean flour surface. Feature of the dish. Jidohua is a traditional famous dish in Sichuan. The innovative addition of bamboo leaf spring tea makes a combination of traditional Sichuan cuisine and Sichuan tea, making this tea soup meaningful. The integration of the freshest spring tea and freshest chicken soup, making the soup incomparably fresh and sweet. Dohua is tender. The aroma of tea stays in the mouth after eating. Through the learning of this lesson, we have mastered the production method of bamboo leaf tea chicken jelly. During the production process, we should pay attention to the following points. Making a mash is a key step. When mashing the meat into a mash, if there's a tendon left on the meat, it won't be as tender as bean jelly. The proportion of the chicken mash, egg white and bean powder is the second key. There are immeasurable problems because of the water content of raw materials and the great differences in temperature and humidity. If there is a slight imbalance, it will either become a lump in the pot or not be able to condense. Dough time is based on the purity of the soup and how much chicken formed. The way of using fire. If the fire is low, the food is uncooked. The fire will disperse the meat mud. Thanks for your attention.